everybody, welcome back to the Royal Kingdom Estate platform. Today is a beautiful day. We've made our way all the way to Aburi-Amanfro. My name is Ajoadi and I'm joined by Mr. Seth Yamwa, our Director for Marketing and Innovation. Today we're here with some pleasant news. We're touring development.
We've done this before, so
yes.
It's only right that we come back to see the progress, the development. We are at Great City Phase 3. Phase 4 is just behind us, but this is Great City Phase 3. And if our audience recall, we came here sometime last year.
Yes.
We came to show them the progress in terms of what clients are doing on their plots. Quite a number of them had already started building.
That's true.
And we've come to follow up on the progress and the new ones that have also begun. And we are standing right in front, all by one of our favorites, one of our favorite clients.
Honestly,
project. Yeah, so I'm sure they are watching this. Jamie and Charles.
Hi, Jamie and Charles.
Yeah, so this is their building.
Yeah.
This is lovely. This is quite different from what we have.
It's different. I think they're currently the only ones building.
Yeah, this is quite different. It's a bungalow, and they have quite a spacious compound. And I'm actually very impressed with Jamie and Charles because they came in, purchased the plot, did their drawings with us, and quickly began their project. And they have been one of the clients that they are not stopping.
Right.
And they mean business.
Progress.
They really want to move in as soon as possible.
Right.
And this is what we've been preaching. This is what we are encouraging other clients to do. Even if you're not ready to build your house or your home, at least do your fence wall, right? Because imagine you come in and you're the last person to start your building.
You'll interrupt the whole community.
Exactly. So we are here. This is just the first unit that we are standing by. We'll take you around to see some of the other projects, but this is just to let you know that development is happening at Great City Phase 3. Development is happening. The fence wall is also ongoing. So we'll show you more around today. We'll show you quite a number of projects around today. But this is the first stop. This is the bungalow for Jamie and Charles.
Yes, exactly. So guys, come with us. Let's go to our second stop. Let's see all the goodness that we have right here at Great City Phase 3. Come on. Behind us is another structure just opposite Jamie and Charles's building, actually.
Yes.
I don't think I've seen this building before.
Well, I quite remember when they started this project, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
So it looks like the progress has been really, really fast.
Exactly.
And it looks quite huge for a two-bedroom.
It does.
Because guys, this is a two-bedroom with a double garage, and they have a terrace at the top. But then it looks quite huge for a two-bedroom. So again, this is just to let you know that a lot of things are happening here on the side. Now look at how fast this project has gone. Yeah. You see, so if you keep delaying, then it's at your own peril.
Exactly.
There are so many things you could take advantage of when you come in early, you start doing your project. And Phase 3 is already sold out.
Yes.
We know Phase 3 is already sold out. Phase 4 is selling out quite fast. But it's almost like this in the other developments.
Yeah.
Almost like this. If you go to Phase 2,
there are people that are living there.
People that are living there. In fact, even Phase 3, we already know that there are people living here.
Yes.
And I'm quite certain that Phase 4, very soon, we'll have people also living there. So the thing is that you don't have to wait to see someone's progress to start your project. Like when we're in school, people have to look at other people's work to do theirs. You come in with your own vision, and that is why Royal Kingdom Estate has made it quite flexible that we don't have to even be the ones to build for you. Right. But then even if we are not building for you, we'll still make sure that the right thing is being done.
Exactly.
We'll still check your drawings and all that. But we are also available to do your drawings for you. We are available to do your building for you. But you don't have to wait on us to start your project. That is a beautiful thing with us, with our communities. We make it that flexible. Come in with your own vision. The only thing is that we have some guidelines that would work you by. But aside that, we allow you to come in with your own vision, implement your heart desire. This is what we are offering you. The kind of freedom that you may not have out there in the diaspora. We want to give you that freedom back home. That's why we call this place home. we are calling you to come back home. Come back home. You know, whatever is on your heart, come and put it down here.
Yeah. And speaking of vision, like we always say, it's what you need that matters, right? This is a 2-bedroom, but it's huge, just like we're saying.
Yeah.
Maybe the person prioritizes space. So whatever works for you, you can go ahead and then do that. I believe we have a few more projects to check out.
Yes, we have quite a number of them. So let's
On
head
to
over
the
to the next
one. This is another project. This particular one, I saw it exactly when they started.
Yes.
We were right there doing Paul Smith's property. So every time we came, we saw them going on with it. And they've also progressed very
fast. Like you rightly said, this is opposite one of our babies. So we saw everything that happened with this project. And this one has moved also super fast.
Yeah, the finishing stage.
Yeah, because
the wiring and
it's I'm informed it's a 4-bedroom sitting on about 2 plots of land, and this is really you know, amazing, because if you look at how they just came in, I think the owners of this particular building, they moved fast as Jamie and Charles,
right?
Because they also came in, bought the plot. You know, there are people that buy the plot and it takes them some time before they commence development. But these guys, I think they also came in right after the documentation, everything. They started their projects right away, and there was no stop, and this is where they are now. And it's, you know, as an organization, it's beautiful that you come to the site and you see that people are putting in the effort to make the place what we envision it to be. Right? And right from the time you sign your SPA, all these things I explained to you, the 24-month window to, you know, start something, and people come in, they don't even wait for 1 month, 2 months, and right away they start the project. And you can imagine what the whole community will be looking like in the next probably few years or few months, because it's gradually taking shape. And you look at the kind of buildings here, they are really nice. What people are coming up with is really nice. So I actually can't wait for the rest of the clients who have not, you know, begun their development. Some those that are saying, oh, I'm waiting to see what the place will look like before I start.
There are stuff here, so start.
You know, this is your sign. Everything we will show you today is your sign, because I'm very much aware some of you can start your development, but maybe you're just, you know, you're dragging your feet a little. And like we always say, if you think the reason why you cannot commence your project is because of your absence here, we are here to do that for you. Because the next project, which will be, I mean, something you guys are quite familiar with, the person hasn't been in the country, but we've delivered. So not being in the country is not necessarily an excuse, right?
It's not a hindrance.
Yes, we can actually support you to build your dream home whilst you are not here. So I think we are ready to see the next project, right?
See it.
Okay.
Right there, our baby. And yes, our baby right here.
Our baby. Our baby, right from clearing of the land to where we are now.
All the levels, and now we're at the rooftop.
Yes.
Level.
And this project is being handled by Kingdom Estate, right? And again, the beautiful thing is the fact that the client is not here. But I know some of you have seen him on the channel, Paul Smith, because I think we recently even posted a video when he was around, and he was impressed. And you know what Paul Smith always says, that before he came here, before he even purchased the land with us, he had friends out there, and you know, they were all kind of teasing him. Hey, you're sending money to these people, you don't know them, you're going to buy land from them, they'll scam you, they'll fraud you. And today, this is what he has to show for the trust that he had in Royal Kingdom Estate. And that is why I said when we were in front of the other development that not being here, your absence is not a hindrance, like you also said. It's not a hindrance. We are here to support you every step of the way. So this is what we've done for Paul Smith. We are not through yet. Another good thing is that these people are building at their, you know, own pace, right? We give them the necessary updates, and also give them the schedule of work. But then as and when they're able to release the funds, we are patient. We are not on your neck, you know, send money for this, send money for that. We give you the freedom, take your time. We just want to make sure that at the end of the day, we're able to deliver. So I understand why he was very, very amazed, emotional when he came around. And You know, there's this notion out there that when you send money down here, you can't trust the people. And we have always maintained that differentiation is the name of the game, and we prove it. We are different. How are we different? By just going the extra mile to do the right things. So it's not even taking much to do the right, it's just doing the right thing.
Yeah.
So we don't take much to differentiate, just doing the right thing. And that's a problem we have amongst a lot of, you know, the organizations and individuals. But we encourage people to come down here. And I'm sure our audience that have been watching our platforms, they see a lot of testimonials. I have to let them also understand that these testimonials are not, we don't force the client to say what they say.
Exactly.
You know, these are real testimonies. These are real stories that are happening on the ground.
Yeah. Some of them are always even more excited to talk.
Yes, we don't even ask them to talk. I think there was a client that came from Australia one time in the office, and we're in a meeting and we're told that the guy says he wants to speak because he's overwhelmed. You know, same thing like Paul Smith, send money, come down, see what is going on. And he's so enthused. And this is what we are preaching, and we are using this to encourage those out there. Come down and come and purchase your plot at Aburi Kingdom Estate. Allow us to build your dream home for you. And again, today is for those of you who own the plot here, you've not commenced development. This is another sign, right?
You have all the signs today.
Yes.
And I believe our track record backs everything that you have said. You don't even have to explain it. The evidence is there for you to see. So please, guys, come. Let's all join hands and build the thriving communities that we're all looking forward to.
Right. If you thought we were done,
no,
we're moving on to the
there's
next
more
project.
To see.
All right.
Come on. This is another structure that I'm actually seeing for the first time. Like,
I'm also seeing this for the first time.
every time we come here, there's something new.
Yeah.
I feel like the buildings are just shooting from the ground.
And the funny thing is, we were here recently, but I didn't even see this.
Yeah.
But it's amazing how, you know, where it's reached, because they've even done roofing.
It's done.
You have the doors faced, the windows faced, tiling. It tells you work is ongoing here. A lot of stuff are going on here, because it's the first time I'm actually seeing this. I see some of the buildings around. I'm quite familiar with them, but this, and guys, this actually a clear message again to you. Yeah.
All the evidence.
Yeah. We are not handling this project, but then again, the flexibility that it gives you. You can start today, finish ASAP. You can start and also take your time.
Yeah.
All depends on your strength.
Exactly.
And that's the room that we've given the clients to operate, and there's the evidence of the flexibility that we've provided with clients. So we were actually not even coming here, but we're passing by and we just saw this. We're like, wow, you guys need to be updated, right?
Yep.
You need to come on board.
And
you need to come on board.
I like it. It's very simple. I feel like they put this here to move in ASAP, because looking at where the fence wall extends to, there's still ample, you know, space on the land. So maybe they might do something else on it.
So I was even just come to say that you can't really tell the boundary of this plot. I'm saying this to let you know that you don't always have to start a project with your fence wall. If you can start your foundation and building straight away, come in and do that straight away. Because we do get that question sometimes. Oh, do I have to do my fence wall before I start my foundation? If you have the funds to raise the building right away, you can just come in and start your building right away. You don't necessarily have to do the fence wall and wait before. No, unless you want to do the fence wall, take time, plan, and come back and do the foundation. But if you're in the position, if you have the capacity to do the foundation straight away, you can just start off like this. So this is a typical example of what you guys have. Some of you have been asking us, and this I think this should answer you. So this is a building that was, you know, started right away with the foundation, obviously, and then this is where they are now. And
nice.
Yes, so you can also come on board, foundation straight away, raise your building, and later maybe when you are done, you can even complete your building before you do your fence wall.
Yeah,
you can complete your building.
You have
before
options.
before you do your fence wall. So guys, you know, just come on board. We are going to see the next building. So
I hear some hammering down there.
Yeah,
let's go check it out.
I'm sure you love the subsequent buildings we have to show you.
Okay. So this structure we've seen a couple of times as we've been to sites, and it's completed. Yeah, I think I can say it's completed. Yes, the windows have been installed, the finishing is done. It looks like they're doing wiring as well, and it's beautiful because when you come to sites and you see stuff like this, then it makes whatever you are saying very, you know, tangible to the audience. This is actually
painted. You can see there's a coat on it, and you also see there's wiring ongoing and all that. And this is a typical example of do your fence wall before doing the project, because these guys did a fence wall, then they raised the project, they did a foundation and all that. So just opposed that's what we just looked at earlier. They've done the foundation straight, no fence wall, but these guys did the foundation and have raised the building. And again, that's the option that we are giving you. So you know, it's just to let you know that there are so many developments ongoing at the site. Exactly. This is phase 3, so you can imagine phase 2, you can imagine phase 1. You know, there's a lot happening here on site. So we are encouraging everyone to again come and start your project. Imagine we've gone to see the previous building, you've seen this one, and your plot is in between them. Yeah. Just imagine your plot is in between them. Come and build, please. I see the one opposite this particular building has the fence wall done. The project hasn't begun. So whoever owns the plot, we are calling on you to come and start your building. Because a lot of the projects around you, you know, they are very, very substantial stages. So we are calling on all the homeowners to come. You know, when development goes on and then the roads and all that also come in place, development will be very fast. Exactly. You should, you see the vision clearer. Yeah, and you don't want to come and live in and then others have not started, and it takes time. People drag their feet to work on some of these things collectively, because we have always explained to clients the importance of working together as a unit because of the kind of policies that we've put in place in the community. So, you know, we urge you guys to come on board. We need to get the homeowners together so that you can start some of these things. But these things are a bit difficult to work on when people have not commenced their projects yet. So we call on you to come on board and, you know, start something on your land. Is very, very important. And don't forget, we have the 24-month clause as well. Exactly. So. And I like that this is finished, because I think there was a comment recently where somebody was like, okay, you're always showing us the land. Let us see some buildings. Let us see some developments. Things are happening here. This is a completed property, so it's not like you come here and it's a deserted place. There are properties here, and we keep saying that people are already living here, going about their daily activities, having a tranquil, beautiful, blissful life, peace of mind. So guys, come on, what else do you need? I think we have to put a bell on it. Come and build. You really have to come and build. No, there are times where we'll come in and we'll show you a lot of the lands. There are times that we'll come in, we'll show you probably what's going on at the future and all that. But on other days, we have to come and let you know what's happening, you know, because people, we know that you guys are stuck to this channel. You guys love the updates. So we just thought it wise to come and, you know, let you know what's happening in terms of individuals and their projects and the development, so that the doubters will see. Some people had doubts when they were coming to buy the land. Now you bought the land, start your building till you have doubts. I don't understand. You were doubting because you were not in the country. You were able to buy the land, you had some fee, and everything has gone on smoothly. Now you're not in the country, but you want to start your project, you still have doubts. No, take the same step, and Royal Kingdom Estate, the one-stop shop, will be here to assist you with that. Exactly. So on that note, I would like for us to go and look at Gino's building, Sir Gino. Oh, Sir Gino. Yes. Shout out to Sir Gino. Oh, let's go see it. I don't think I've seen it in a while. Okay. Come on. So, this is another property for another one of our favorite clients. Yes. Sir Gino. Shout out to Sir Gino and Wendy. Yeah, this is their project. And this project is quite interesting because of what it offers. Right. So our audience also, sometimes clients do ask, can I build maybe gated community in the estate? Can I do this? This is a very typical example of that particular situation or scenario. Right. Now, this is what Sejina and Wendy are doing. They have plans to build units, like a gated community, a small gated community within the whole development. Which is allowed, right? Which is allowed. So that is why I said this has an interesting connotation to it. So that's what they are doing. I think this is the first unit, but you can see how beautiful the landscape is. I actually love the view from here. If you see the view ahead of us, beautiful. Yeah. So again, this is just to let you know that there's another concept that we welcome, right? A gated community within the whole estate or the whole development. That is how flexible we are to that extent. And you can also see that there's a building next to it, which has also been roofed, right? Tells you the progress of that development. Behind us, you can also see the white building over there. Painting has been done. We've been to that unit before. We've been there before. This is the progress so far. So guys, there's so much happening here on site. So much happening here on site. We don't want you to be left out. You need to say something to them. They are your people.
Guys, please, it always gives me pleasure to come here and give you the updates, because there's always something different to tell. There's always something different to show. And it's all about the community, really. So just come in. You guys sold phase 3 out so fast. Phase 3 was a record seller. It went just like that. So if we've been able to sell it out fast, let's build the community very fast too, so you can live here accordingly, like we're saying. And we've seen the vision for this particular property. It's stunning. Like, I look forward to the future so much, because I think it's going to be beautiful and breathtaking. Like,
I mean, when you look at the kind of architecture people are doing over here, it's really beautiful. You know, it's really, really beautiful. And for this particular plot, you see that even though they've done the building, they've also secured the whole plot. They've done the fence wall around the whole development or project. So again, like we've been saying, you can do your fence wall, or you can start your building straight away. And we can't wait for more of these to happen on the site. Beautiful, clear their land. You know, we don't want you to be out there and leave your land to grow, and it's bushy. It's bushy. Let's maintain it. Let's maintain the beautiful landscape that we have over here, right? When you come in, the way you see the land, we want you to be able to maintain your land. You know, something beautiful. When the community has fully taken shape, we'll know how to maintain it and all that. But for now, you have a responsibility to make sure the landscape is beautiful, just as you came to meet it. It's, you know, it's just nice that we keep the community in that manner and in that shape. So we look forward to all of you coming on board to develop your project. You know, it will be beautiful. And also take advantage of the pricing on the market and all that, the materials. We also sometimes advise that if you can even buy in bulk, just do that as well, you know. And again, we are also here to support. We can take charge of all these things. We have a quantity surveyor in-house who can do, you know, quantify things for you, give you the bill of quantity, you know, you're good to go. So we have everyone in-house, like the architect, we have an architect in-house, we have the car technician in-house, we have our civil engineer, we have the surveyors, quantity surveyors, we have, you know, we do interior decor as well. We do everything, guys. We do everything, and there's at no point would you be having your project ongoing and you have people coming to stop you. That is one of the things that we have always preached: litigation free, having the peace of mind to build. Now, Sejino and Wenty are not in the country, but you see their project is ongoing peacefully. The workers are always here. They are always here. You know, nobody has disturbed them, nothing. And we do have the same situation with the other workers around. You go there, nobody has ever come in to disturb them. And this is the most important thing, you know, the value, the kind of peace that you get after acquiring a plot of land with us. Because we have always maintained that people buy plots and they are not even able to do anything on their lands. So guys, I don't know what else you want to hear, but this is your sign. Come in, purchase a plot at phase 4, purchase a plot at the View, Black Star Village. Come in, start your development, and you're good to go. And on the note of materials, you know that we have the block factory. It is right there. We have blocks that are selling. My client came to look at her property recently, and I think she wants to do her fence wall. She called me, "Oh, Joa, I like the blocks you guys are selling. How much is it?" And then I gave her the price. So if you're building here, you can source your blocks right there. Just move them straight to your plot and then start building. We've tried to make things very, very feasible for you guys. It's all for you, honestly. It's all for you. So yeah, there's a lot of exciting projects on the way. The future is happening at East Airport. We are building very, very quickly. You can come in at the offstage plan. Come and invest. Great City Prime Homes coming soon. We'll be very excited to share all the details with you. And then we also have the African Renaissance Tower located in the heart of Osu. Exciting times, guys, so jump on board while you still can. I think that's about it. We have a lot more ongoing. Do we show them one or two more, or wrap it up here? There's one there Okay,
that I want
so
to see. So let's
we'll
go
see
check it
one
out.
more project, then it's a wrap. So
Okay.
follow us, guys.
So there's actually two of them. This very property right here,
And then this
down
one,
there.
yeah, guys, this is where we wrap up. But we've been here.
We have.
I think it's here or there. I think it's
Probably
down
that
there.
one,
Yeah,
yes.
we were there the last time. We're there, and then I'm actually surprised because I don't think I ever followed this particular
Right.
building, the progress of it. But it's beautiful to see, right? Beautiful to see how it's also turned out nicely. I think the plot is quite huge as well,
Yeah.
so there's so much space to play with when it comes to the compound. But
And
guys,
he also kept the tree down there, which is
yes,
really beautiful.
you notice that every development we've gone in, they have kept some greens. We probably didn't show much of the greens there, but that is something I can confidently say that every building we've entered or we've gone into, they've kept the greens. They've kept some of the greens. And again, we are not building a concrete jungle over here. Like, we know most of you don't want it, and for eco-friendly purposes or reasons, it's very important that we maintain the greens around, you know, the serenity, the how natural the place is. We need to keep some of these things for the betterment or for improved quality of life.
Yes.
You know, so we have kept these things, and this cuts across all our development to the view to Black Star, even the future, which is apartment unit. We have these plans in place, you know, to maintain some of these SDG goals, the eco-friendly environment. So guys, we are not leaving you out when it comes to our planning. We know how important these things are to you, and we've carefully curated them just so that you enjoy the quality of life you live in our development. So yeah, today we've shown them quite a number of projects. In fact, there's still more.
A whole tour.
There's actually more.
Yeah.
There's still more, but we just want to send a message across. That is the whole purpose of this video, to let you know that people are building. In fact, just before we go here, someone called me that from the office. I got a call from the office that there's someone saying she's bought a plot, she wants to build, but she wants to know how people. Yes, so we should do a video and send it to her. You know, quite coincidental, but you know, this is it. We don't want you to wait to see what people are doing before you come on board. People are building. That's what you need to know. People are living here.
And then one thing that I think our audience will see throughout the entire video, or all the properties that we've visited, everybody stuck to the 2 stories and a pen.
Yeah, some did bungalows though.
Some did bungalows, but never more than 2 stories and a pen.
Yeah.
So if you're worried about the views, you will have it.
Yeah.
You will have it. Okay? All right. So it's been fun. It's been a whole tour. It's been a whole ride. We hope you've enjoyed it just as much as we are.
Yeah.
We'll always come back to give you more thrilling videos like these. Don't forget to follow us on social media. If you have questions, just call the office, send us a DM. We're always readily available to answer it all and help you in all of your acquisition process.
Then we'll take time to also go and look at the progress on previous building at Black Star Village. The clients from where's she from? Suriname. Yes. So we'll take time and go there and go and update you guys as well. Our plots are still selling.
Yes. Grey City Phase 4, 100,000 Ghana cedis outright purchase, 120,000 Ghana cedis for installments, 5 months. You can go at Black Star Village, 160,000, 170,000 for installment. We have the View Phase 1, Phase 2, 220,000 Ghana cedis.
Yes.
Flexible pricing, the best on the market. You will not get us anywhere, so come in today.
All right, so this is where we say goodbye to you guys. We are expecting your comments, your questions, whatever it is. Like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you.
Peace out. Peace out.
Bye.